Hello, welcome to Boswell Regional Center. This is Claire Bevel. I am the Expressive Arts Director here, and we're having an art exhibit this week, and it's art produced by all of our individuals who are served at Boswell, some in the community and some on campus. And we're inviting you to come tomorrow, Wednesday, October 18th, 19th, from 8:30 to 2:30. And the art is for sale and just for your enjoyment to view. And I'm going to show Sue around. So some of the art you'll be seeing are various paintings. Most of what we have are paintings. We have magnolias here, and these magnolias are done with actually some magnolias from campus. We put the leaves on the paper and let them trace the leaf, and then look at the shape of the flower in the middle and go around, and then they paint it. So we're actually using magnolias to look at those. These are nice fall pictures here. We have some owls, pumpkins, leaves, turkeys, sunflowers, and these paintings are done step by step as I showed the artist curved lines, straight lines, dots, circles, and so on to put together to make their painting. And we did this on orange recycled paper, so it has a nice texture to it. And all of these are done with a little more assistance on this side of our exhibit and the rest of the exhibit. Most of it is done very independently.
Are any of your paintings for sale?
Yes, we have them for sale. Some are 10, some are 15, some are 20, 25, and 30. Nothing over 30. We also have our cookbooks for sale.
Oh, great. Those cookbooks are wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, I love the fish.
Some of the paintings we have here we've brought back in since I've been here. They're maybe a year old. This is an abstract that one of our individuals did with some paint that he had left over from another project, and he decided to do an abstract on his own, and we like the results of it. These are we have bouquets of butterflies. A lot of them are painted. Then we have some here are torn construction paper with glitter paint and glue, and they made a mosaic with the torn paper, and they turned out really interesting. We have over here some of our food art that we did, and you can see a lot of this is already sold, but we did these for our cookbook. And I just love this medium for our individuals here. We use oil pastel for the drawing, and they draw their own picture, and then they use liquid watercolor, which is just very intense color, that they paint over that, and it's on diffusion paper, kind of like a coffee filter, so it diffuses the paint and makes very interesting results. So a lot of that. And these grapes we did with pencil erasers.
That is so neat.
Dip the eraser in the paint in several times different colors to give it some depth there. And sometimes we even used the opposite end of the pencil, just dipped it in paint and did the stems on it. Sometimes we used a brush and then sponged in a background. More butterflies. This is one of our first prize winners right here. We had the judging last night done by Nona Lee, who is a watercolorist, and Nancy Wright, who's also an artist. Both are art teachers. And so they did the judging, had a great time doing that. We have some that are drawings. We'll come down this row here. This particular painting is done by artist number 9, and she has now moved to the community to Wesson, still part of Boswell, but it's in Wesson. But she does all of her art completely on her own. Most of her paintings are even her own ideas, nothing necessarily suggested by me. But every detail of it is hers, and she's got 11 pieces on exhibit, and all of them are extremely artsy, very unique. This one is also hers. The grapes, you can see, bird drawings. I like this cross. This is another one that's done with that watercolor,
That's
oil
beautiful.
pastel. I think it has a very mournful look about it, and this young man is extremely artsy.
How long do they work on these projects? When do they start getting ready for the art show?
Well, we do art all year long and just save it and mat it as we go. We enter art exhibits like the Very Special Arts exhibit that's in Jackson at the Goodwill Art exhibit. And so we keep work matted so that we can take it to other exhibits. Of course, we did one at the library this year. This is one I love. This individual did his magnolia painting and finished it. He does his work really fast. He finished his magnolia and then took another piece of paper and used the palette that he had for the magnolia and did this. And if you know him really well, you can find his name all inside that.
How interesting.
That's beautiful. This is another one by our artist number 9. This was one of our first prize winners. And as you can see, her approach is unique, very unique and very artsy. And I miss her. She spent about 12 hours a week in expressive arts classes, not counting education and vocational and recreation, just 12 hours in expressive arts. So we hope she's going to get to have some art where she's gone to. This is a parrot, pumpkin. Those are all winners, butterflies. Okay. And you want to see our grand prize winner?
Yes.
Here's the grand prize winner, this fish.
Oh, that's great.
So this is the one they chose, very colorful, and one that's similar. Here, these two men are in our Prime Timers program, which is for the retired individuals. Okay. And so we just would love for everybody to come to our exhibit. It would be really fun for us to have you here, and I think you'd enjoy it. And we'd love to sell the work. 75% goes into their account. 25% goes back to help us pay for the matting. So, see you tomorrow.